The walking trick that is helping thousands of seniors avoid dangerous falls. Did you know that every 15 seconds, somewhere in the world, a senior suffers a fall? These incidents are one of the leading reasons behind fractures, hospital stays, and even losing independence after turning 60. What many people do not realize is that there is a simple way of walking that has helped thousands of older individuals stay safe. It is completely free, can be practiced right at home, and, most importantly, is supported by scientific studies. Researchers at Kyoto University in Japan found that seniors who used this walking technique had almost 60% fewer falls each year. It is an easy method, but it must be done carefully. Once practiced properly, it can greatly improve how secure and steady you feel while walking. In this video, you will learn what is wrong with the way many seniors walk, how to make changes to improve your balance, and you will hear real-life stories of people who transformed their lives with this one simple daily habit. If you are over 60, if you have ever feared falling, or if you care about someone who does, stay with me until the end. Once you learn this way of walking, you will never feel unsafe again. The most common mistake. Let us begin with the most frequent mistake that leads seniors to trip. As we grow older, our bodies go through changes. One of the most serious and overlooked habits in later years is dragging the feet while walking. It might appear harmless, but this habit greatly increases the chance of tripping, especially on rugs, uneven surfaces, or small steps. A study from Stanford University School of Medicine found that this kind of shortened stride, which is very common in seniors, can raise the risk of falling by up to 40%. Why does this happen? When you drag your feet, you are slower to respond to sudden obstacles. It also shows a loss of coordination and less focus while walking, both of which make falling more likely. Take the example of Mr. David Lin, age 76. He was self-sufficient and enjoyed gardening. One morning, while walking across his porch carrying a watering can, his shoe caught on a slightly raised tile. He did not fall heavily, but landed in a way that caused a wrist fracture. The injury affected him beyond just the pain. He became nervous, avoided walking on his own, and even stopped gardening while he healed. A physical therapist later reviewed his walking style and found that his steps were short and his feet barely lifted. With guidance, David was introduced to the walking technique we will soon discuss. Slowly, step by step, he regained his confidence. Today, he walks comfortably through his garden again and says this walking method changed his life. If you are still watching, comment number 1, like this video, and subscribe to Health and Vigor. This allows us to continue sharing important health knowledge with older adults around the globe. The mindful step. Now that you are aware of the most common walking error, it is time to learn the walking trick that truly makes a difference. It is called the mindful step, and it is more than just changing your pace. This technique reactivates your mind, helps improve balance, and has been proven in studies to lower the risk of falls among the elderly. In a long-term study carried out by Kyoto University, more than 600 seniors were monitored for results. Over 12 months, seniors who used the mindful step technique experienced 58% fewer falls compared to those who did not. That is a major result from something that costs nothing, is easy to do, and safe enough to practice every day. So, what exactly is the mindful step? It is a walking style made up of 3 important actions, each meant to involve your body and your mind. First, lift your foot with purpose, like you are showing the bottom of your shoe to someone behind you. This reduces foot dragging and signals your brain that you are taking a step. Second, place your foot down in order, heel first, then the middle, then the toes. This step uses your natural pressure points and improves your balance. Third, keep your eyes looking about 3 steps ahead rather than staring at your feet. This simple shift improves posture and helps you notice anything ahead that could cause you to trip. This may seem like a small change, but it can have a big effect. With regular use, your body starts to move with better rhythm, balance, and control. It also activates your vestibular system, which is vital for keeping balance, and helps improve brain connections linked to coordination and memory. For example, Take Mrs. Clara Jenkins, age 81. After falling while stepping off her porch, she stopped walking outside and avoided going out on errands. But during a local wellness class, she learned about the mindful step. At first, it felt strange, almost like learning to walk again. But after just 2 weeks, she noticed her legs growing stronger and her fear of falling beginning to go away. Today, Clara walks to her nearby library and store confidently and says she feels in control of her steps again. If you are still watching, comment number 2 below, like this video, and make sure to subscribe to Health and Vigor. Turn on notifications so you never miss any of our upcoming tips that help protect your balance, confidence, and freedom at any age. Step 3. Strengthen your ankles. Build strength to avoid the chain reaction that leads to falls. Learning to walk with attention is a major improvement, but there is one more part that is just as important. If the muscles and joints in your feet and lower legs are weak, the risk of falling stays high even if your walking form is perfect. That is why it is essential to work on strengthening your ankles, toes, and lower legs. These areas support every step you take. And to get the full benefit of the mindful step, this base needs to be strong and quick to respond. A study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy in the United States found that seniors with weak ankle muscles are 3 times more likely to fall even if their balance seems steady. In simple terms, when the foundation is weak, your whole body becomes less stable. A single misstep can lead to a chain reaction that causes serious injury. Here is the good news. You can start building strength in this area today safely, easily, and at home. Here are 2 simple exercises that anyone can do. 1. Calf raises. Stand up, hold on to the back of a sturdy chair for balance. Slowly lift your heels off the ground until you are standing on your toes. Then lower back down in a controlled way. Do this 10 to 15 times daily. It helps build the muscles that support your steps. 2. Towel scrunches. Sit in a chair and sit in a chair and place a small towel flat on the floor in front of you. Then, using just your toes, try to pull the towel toward yourself. This simple movement activates the smaller stabilizing muscles in your feet and helps improve the brain-to-foot connection. These are not just physical exercises, they also serve as neuromuscular training. They slowly help your body rebuild confidence in its own movement. Bit by bit, they reconnect your stride to your mind. Take the case of Mr. James Carter, age 79. After falling twice in his kitchen, he lost the confidence to even get out of bed. He became cautious and started avoiding walking even inside his own home. But with support from a home physiotherapist, James began daily calf raises and towel scrunches. Within a few weeks, he reported he could actually feel the floor beneath his feet again. Today, he moves around his house steadily and even enjoys short walks outdoors without fear. If you are still with us, write number 3 in the comments and share this video with someone who might benefit from these simple but helpful tips. Your share might just be the turning point for someone you care about. Step 4. Walk with awareness. Walking with attention improves balance and may boost memory. 2. Most people think of walking as just a physical task. But here is something surprising. Walking with attention actually activates deeper areas of the brain and may help slow down mental decline, including types like Alzheimer's. A study from Harvard Medical School in the United States found that regular mindful walking improved brain activity in areas responsible for attention, movement planning, and short-term memory. Why does this happen? Because when you walk while staying aware of your body and surroundings, your brain shifts into what scientists call active presence. In this state, the mind exits autopilot and begins working with more focus, awareness, and control. Another study, this time from the University of British Columbia in Canada, found that older adults who practiced mindful walking had increased gray matter in the hippocampus, a part of the brain that is key for memory and learning. Simply put, mindful walking is not only great for your legs, it is also good for your brain. Take, for example, Mrs. Nora Fields, age 76. She used to take a short morning walk in her neighborhood park. It was just a routine, something she did without thinking, only to reach her step goal. But once she learned about mindful walking, she made small changes. She paid attention to her steps, adjusted her posture, and matched her breathing with her stride. Within just a few weeks, she noticed something new. Her thinking became clearer. She stopped missing appointments, started sleeping better, and even returned to solving crossword puzzles, something she had not enjoyed in years. In her own words, "It's like my mind wakes up when I walk with purpose." So yes, walking with awareness does not just reduce fall risk, it helps your brain stay strong too. It is a simple, available way to support your body and your mind. If you have made it this far, type number 4 in the comments and leave a like. These small actions help health and vigor grow and reach more people who are searching for safe, natural ways to age with strength, clarity, and independence. Step 5. The right shoes. Your shoes can either protect you or put you at risk. You can learn mindful walking. You can make your ankles stronger. You can train your brain to stay alert. But if your feet are in the wrong shoes, all your hard work can go to waste. Yes, your choice of footwear can be the deciding factor between walking confidently or taking a dangerous fall, according to a study published in the Footwear Science Journal. Nearly 45% of falls among older adults are connected to improper footwear. And here is something even more unexpected. Many of these falls happen inside the home. So, what exactly makes a shoe unsafe? Loose-fitting slippers, smooth soles, no heel support, heavy or overly stiff sneakers. These kinds of footwear can affect your step, disturb your balance, and raise your risk of tripping. In contrast, the right shoes should have a rubber, non-slip sole. Firm support around the heel, be lightweight and sturdy, offer comfort. Close securely with Velcro or laces, and ideally have a rounded toe to reduce the chance of catching on rugs or uneven flooring. Consider Mr. Daniel, age 82. He used to wear backless slippers around the house. They felt comfortable, but they were risky. After falling twice, once in the bathroom and once near the laundry area, he made a change. He switched to a pair of lightweight, closed shoes with a Velcro strap and good grip on the bottom. Within weeks, he felt the difference. "It feels like my feet stay grounded now," he said. "I walk more steadily." So, here is the main point. If you want your steps to matter, begin with your shoes. Pick footwear that supports your body, not works against it. If you are still watching, type number 5 in the comments and share this video with someone you care about. Because every senior deserves the chance to walk with confidence and safety. We often hear that aging weakens the body. But the truth is, with the right movement, the body can rebuild strength, balance, and self-trust. Every time you walk mindfully, every time you improve how you move, you are telling your body, "I am still here. I am still capable. I am not done yet." Because walking in older age is more than just going from place to place. It is about freedom. It is about independence. It is about living without fear of what lies under your feet. If this message speaks to you, write about it in the comments and share it with someone who should feel steady, strong, and free. This is Health and Vigor walking beside you every step of the way.